You got it.
Con, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 4. Whatsoever is bought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Yeah, and it ain't like when everything that you go through, you're gonna be unhappy about, man.
Con.
You know, you're not just gonna be smiling because your woman left you or something like that.
I got a toothache. I got a toothache.
Yeah.
I got kicked out my house.
Eviction. You going? I got an eviction. You know, man.
Good.
That's some bug. You know, that's some crazy ass shit, man.
Good.
You know, read that again, doc.
Con, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
That means take it on the chin, man.
Con.
You know, yeah, we make light of these different things, but hey, sometimes we gotta laugh to keep from crying, man.
Con.
You know, you got it.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
It says, and be patient without change it to a lower state.
Okay.
Which means what? The Lord is going to, you're going to have low points for the lack of better words, but it's going to be Yahweh Hashem Yahushai who's going to bring you up. Like these niggas talking some Yahushai, they got to bring down Yahushai. No, man.
Right.
No, it's going to be the Lord who's going to bring you up, man. And even says, if Yahushai be exalted, they shall draw all men unto them, man. You know? But again, we getting out low points in the spirit, you know, because we all in the flesh. You know, the flesh is weak, but what the spirit is willing. Hey, at the same time, we're in our low points in the spirit. It's best to cleave unto the Lord so you can get back up again. Hey, sometimes it be a precept, man. They help you get through a week. You know, it be a precept. Sometimes they help you get through 2 years, man. That's just still stuck in your mind. You know, and that's comforting unto you. You got it.
For gold is tried in the fire.
It says for gold is tried in the fire. You got it.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So the acceptable men in gold, that's the same thing, man. Whether the gold have impurities or dross on it, once it go into the fire, for the lack of better words, that dross get wiped out, man. You know?
So like if I may, the scripture say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. You know, the Lord is refining us, man. You know, these little mishaps that we have, it's just making us stronger, man. Just building character, man. You know, so thinking, like the scripture said earlier, you know, thinking not strange. You know, don't think it's strange. See, when something happens, you know, that's just the Lord, man. Just building you up, man. You know?
I got some real quick. This Proverbs 25 verse 4. It says, take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. So basically, us going through this hell is the Lord taking off the dross through the silver, man. So we can be a finer being, man. Yeah, and you know, I speak for myself, man. Through the spirit, when you go through hell and shit like that, it make you a better man. You realize why you went through it. You realize how not to go through it again. Because really, we're not taking L's, we're taking lessons, man. You know, you got a lot.
Believe in him, and he will help thee.
That's it.
Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's the power that's putting you through that hell, but he's going to be that same power that's going to deliver you out of that hell that you're going through, man. You know? And I think that's it on that. Go back to the Hebrews, the 12th chapter, and start at 2 again. Because again, we looking at who Yahweh Shai. He went through the hell, and we have to go through the hell too, man. You know? Like the brother mentioned earlier, the servant is not greater than his master. You know, you got a lot.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him.
It says Yahweh Shai was the author and finisher of our faith, man. He's the one that started it. He was a trailblazer. He started it and he ended it. He set the path, for the lack of better words. You got it?
Endured the cross.
He says he endured the cross. And basically, again, you go into how terrible that pain was, for the lack of better words. Nobody else can do that. You know, and even the hell that you go through, the Lord got a specific hell that's just for you, man. He got your shoe size, man. You know, and you know, you can't fit another brother's shoe size. Every brother go through their own different types of hell, man. You know, you got it.
Despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Yes, and that's the reward, man. People hated Yahweh Shai. You know, they spit on him, they set him up to die and things like that. But he knew he must went through that. He had to go through that in order to receive that position, man. You know, you got it out.
For consider him that endured such contradiction.
It says consider, man. Think about it. You know, you got it.
Of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your mind.
Yes, it says consider Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, Baba Shai, if you can look up that word consider. Yeah, it says consider Yahweh Shai, will you be weary or faint in your minds, because you didn't go through what Yahweh Shai go through, and just imagine it can always be worse, man. You know, even King David said that, roughly paraphrasing. As long as I got raiment, you know, and you know, I forgot how the precept actually goes, but as long as you got basically clothes and something to eat, basically, for lack of better words, you straight, man. You know, so like I ain't mean to mess up the precept, but brothers know what I'm talking about. You got a lot.
Consider, to think carefully about something.
Yeah, to think carefully about. You think you know, you laid on your bills, you think that's worse than being on the cross, man. You know, knowing that you finna be set up, man. You know, that's why I say it's a saying in the world, heavy is the head that wear up the crown. You know, one movie I like, The King on Netflix, man. In order for that man to actually receive his throne and his rulership, he had to do a lot of things, man. You know, and at the end, he you know, for lack of better words, he received that reward, man. Yeah, you know, you got it though.
Think carefully about something, typically before making a decision.
Typically before making a decision, a carnal decision or a spiritual decision, man. You know. Is it on it? Go back to that proverb. I mean, the Hebrews.
Right. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 3. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your mind.
As long as you want to quit, but you ain't really going through that. Even having that weak spirit, man. That's why I say put away what it is.
The weak nature.
Yeah, get that, Baba Kushai. I think that's 2nd Ezra. It says put away that weak nature. I think that's 14 if I'm not mistaken. It says put away that weak nature, man. Because again, for the lack of better words, the shit we finna go through, that weak nature gonna get you killed, man. That weak nature is gonna make you take the chip. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Esau wants you to do. I think it's 2nd Ezra 14, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Yeah, it says let go from the mortal thoughts, carnal thoughts, man. Thoughts that will hold you back instead of push you forward. You know, you got it.
Cast away the burdens of man.
Cast away the burdens of man. It's bills and baby mama drama shit like that. You got it.
Put off now the weak nature.
Put off now that weak nature, man. Because that weak nature is terrible, especially in the times that we're coming in. Even when Joshua, when he was getting ready to take the different lands in Canaan, Joshua, the first chapter, is one of the first things the Lord told Joshua, be strong and of a good courage, man. You know, because I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? You got it. And that's the faith and hope we have. You know, you got to do it.
That was it on it.
Yeah, go to verse 4.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 4. Ye have not resisted unto blood.
You ain't resisted unto blood. You ain't going across. You ain't even got persecuted yet. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Striving against sin.
Striving against sin. That's how you know it's a adversary, for the lack of better words, man. You know? You got it.
And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you.
Yes, you don't forget that the encouraging words of the Lord speak unto you. Because especially in the Psalms, that's one of my favorite books. You read the Psalms, it's a lot of pep talks, man. You know? You got it.
And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord.
Yeah, don't despise the hell that you're going through, because the Lord is the power that puts you in that position, but He's going to be that same power that take you out of that position. You got it?
Nor faint when thou art...
You got it.
This is on Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children.
That's it.
My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord.
It says, despise not the chastening of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because again, the hell that we go through is meant for us to grow from it, man. You know, you got it.
Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
So don't faint once you go through hell. You got it all. Because again, for lack of better words, like the point I was making, Salaki, your breath stink. And I want to talk to this girl so bad. I'm finna go talk to her, bro. You wouldn't care how it hurt my feelings. You care for me so much, you willing to hurt my feelings. That's how you know somebody really care, man. You care for me so much. You care for my well-being, for the lack of better words, man. Because America want to get big on emotions and feelings. Hey, that's how niggas get killed, man. Instead of coming on cold, hard facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Cold, hard facts and truth and things that will benefit you. You know, you got a lot.
My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
He says he scourges every son whom he receiveth. So when you go through hell, it's actually the Lord showing you that he loves you, man. And people say, yeah, that's crazy. I know. You know, you got to be a little insane actually to get this, man. You know? You got something more? Baba Kushai, you can give me St. Matthew, not St. Matthew, St. John 16, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because for lack of better words, we're going to have to go through hell, and the Lord forewarned us these things. You got it?
This is St. John chapter 16, verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. So Lord, he's actually putting us on game from the things to look towards ahead, man. And we already seen in Ezekiel the 7th chapter that evils and only evils are ahead. That's it. You know, you got it all.
They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service. Yes, because it's going to be a point when people are going to hate the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, people are going to turn against you. They're going to actually kill people physically, but they're going to even throw dirt on your name, man. Or kill your reputation or something like that, man. You know? By calling people pedophiles and bearing false witness, man. You know? Or even doing deep fakes. Hey, you got to realize Esau finna get ready to come into a mode of desperation. You know? You got it. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. Yeah, and the reason why they doing these things is because they didn't know what was going on. And the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for us knowing what's going on. That's why we're going through hell, man. You know? Is that done on that? Go to Matthew 20:23. We'll end up on that. Because for lack of better words, the Lord told us what we was getting into before we even got in it, man. You know, and what was the reward ahead. Matter of fact, start up at 20. 21. Yeah, start at 20. 21. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 20 and verse 21. And he said unto her, what wilt thou? She saith unto him, grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and the other on the left. You got it. And then basically she wanted to want her sons to have the kingdom, for the lack of better words, in a certain position in the kingdom. You know, not just being a regular old citizen. You know, you got it. In thy kingdom. But Yahweh Shai answered and said, ye know not what ye ask. You don't know what you asking for. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we say, with much is given, much is required. Well, great power comes great responsibility. And that's why we go through this hell, too. You got it. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? Yes, so are you able to go through what Yahweh Shai went through? And not to that extent, but even just hell, man. Again, like when you read Isaiah the 53rd chapter, he was a man that was despised among men, you know? For lack of better words, Yahweh Shai, man, he was the hottest man on the block. And we hopped in the car with him, man. So again, now these devils are gonna try to put a price on our head, but the Lord is gonna see us through it.
That's it.
Which says, getting off on Revelations 2 and 10. Because they say your brothers do have to taste death. You have to realize, man, it's a reward at the end, man. And the Lord can, the Lord can do anything. The Lord can resurrect you, man.
That's it.
You know? When you die, the first thing you see is how shining. Yeah.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
That's it. It says, fear none of the things that thou shalt suffer, man. So the things that we're going to go through in the future, man. One of those things is what? The devil shall cast you into prison, into concentration camps, or even lock you down in the city and you can't get out because you don't have a tiny device inside your body, man.
Con.
You know? You got it, though.
Con, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
And being tried, being testing that metal out, man.
Con.
Whether you gold, or silver, or precious stone, or wood, hay, or stubble.
Con.
You know, you got it.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be thou faithful unto death. You got it.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
And that's the reward for enduring unto the end, man.
Con.
A crown of life, man. You know? So you got anything to say, y'all? So, Lord willing, we pray this video was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom,
Shalom.
DTA, Abba, soon, tonight.